Today's topic is how the behaviors of your ancestors can affect your everyday life. Probably you know that we can inherit certain diseases in our body from our ancestors. So sometimes when people get cancer, or if the doctor wants to know if they should send someone to a scan, they ask them like, is this cancer was existed in their family line? So then they know, okay, then it's a higher chance. So why is that happening? So it's going back to the behavior, the habits of the ancestors, what kind of food they eat, what kind of behavior they practices, their reactions were in certain situations, what was even their beliefs about certain things, because that's determined their actions. And that kind of thing is created their lifestyle, created their whole way of perspective and thinking about certain things. And as the other generation came along, they actually inherited that lifestyle, that belief system, and that reaction pattern, what the ancestor already had. So it's not like, it's not truly physically in your body, in the genes, but it's more like because of the behavior, you create the same kind of illness because of your reactions and triggers. So if you could change the patterns, the thought patterns, the belief system, and the habits, what you actually inherited from the ancestors, then you can prevent the diseases to happen to you. So this is the biggest key here. So basically also certain traumas, what the ancestor went through, traumas that changed their life. They started to have different reactions. They started to attract different triggers into their life. And that also eventually ended up in the next generations through patterns, through behaviors, through belief systems, what the generation was actually experiencing and sucking it in before they were 7 years old and they were in theta brainwaves. So what you can do to actually stop these patterns and illnesses, diseases, or triggers in your life, what was inherited from ancestors, the first thing what you can do is to change your belief system, which was not yours. And then after you changing your belief system, basically you change your habits as well. And that can go through subconscious reprogramming. So you start to actually looking up your habits, you get rid of bad habits, you implement good habits in your lifestyle. Also with the belief systems, you're recognizing certain beliefs which is affecting you negatively because maybe it's keep you stuck or keep you in a low self-esteem. Then you start using affirmations to reprogram, to reframe this kind of perspective about yourself or about certain situations which keep you stuck, basically. So this is the process. It can take obviously a couple of months, years, until you reframe your whole life, and then you create different lifestyle for yourself than your ancestors had, so that you can protect yourself from the diseases what they actually had back then. And also the trauma, if you realize that you have triggers in your life and certain negative emotions coming up, which might represent similar behaviors than your ancestors, it could be a coincidence, or it could be that you actually are similar, you have similar sensitivities, which can come from DNA line. So then you are not that resilient, so on and so forth. Then you need to work on basically the core traumas, releasing the core traumas to make sure you're not getting triggered and ending up in different diseases, which is not even connected with your ancestors. It can be completely different situation. So how to actually go around this? If you need some help and support with that, I have a 12-month subscription program where I meet with my clients twice a week on a coaching and a healing session. I also offer 2 private VIP sessions with this coaching program, and also the meditation library access and access to my workshop recordings from last year, which are very powerful, high-level spiritual practices and techniques. So if you are all into this and you want some life-changing results in your life, transformation in your life, then I highly recommend you to check out down below the links to this. Currently, my price is still £22 per month, £222 per year. I know this is mind-blowing. It's just for now, for a couple of days, then I will start lifting my prices. So thank you so much for watching and hope to see you inside. Take care, everybody.